Lords is the place where most people that attend cricket here are impeccably dressed. But if you just look at this gentleman, the one who I've been travelling with for the last 3.5 weeks, doesn't seem to fit into any of those categories. Bharat, no problems getting into Lords?
See, Gav, I think etiquette is the most overrated aspect of life, especially when you're coming to the home of cricket. It's a home. Everybody's welcome, right? Hey, Gav,
Yeah,
how long have you been in Australia again?
25 years.
Okay. How good's your Australian history?
Pretty good.
Yeah, you sure?
I like to think so anyway.
Okay, here's a trivia question for you.
Okay.
So when Australia played the 1975 World Cup final, right here,
Yeah.
at Lords against the West Indies,
Yep.
what national anthem was played here?
Advance Australia Fair. That's our national anthem.
Are you sure? 1975, Advance Australia Fair.
Yeah, that's our national anthem. That's what I've been taught at school.
Now, it was God Save the Queen.
That's the English national anthem.
That was the Australian national anthem till 1984, which is around the time you were born, right?
Around that time, yeah, I don't want to disclose my age, but
So
well,
he
so
knows
hang
so
on.
much about cricket history, nothing about history.
So God save the Queen. So the Australian players would have. Whoa, okay. That's a bit of a-
Imagine that. I mean, the Chapel Brothers, Dennis
Yeah.
Lilly just standing out there and God Save the Queen playing.
rather
in the
historic
background.
at this historic ground. I mean, the only history I know about Lords is that ever since growing up, every time Australia's played a cricket game here, we've managed to beat England. Well, apart from the couple of instances, but
We'll
apart
get to
from
that.
all the grounds in Australia, this has been Australia's most successful cricket ground overseas. So, going on that trend, I'm expecting Australia to win tomorrow, and maybe we'll knock England out of the World Cup.
Yeah, I
or
know,
make
exactly.
it really difficult for them. But look, it is one of the spectacular grounds. Let's go on the other side and have a look at it.
Let's do.
Well, Bharat, we've come to all parts of this Lord's ground. Got a great view. The Aussies are training behind us. What do you think of your first impression about Lords? Is it what you expect it to be, or is it different, or?
A mix of things actually. You've heard so much about Lords and what it represents, but the thing is, like, you walk around the ground, and obviously the first thing you see is the pavilion.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I mean, that hasn't changed at all in I don't know how many years, and that really represents the history and tradition of Lords. And then,
Yeah.
of course, the media box where we're going to be tomorrow, the alien ship.
Alien ship, yes.
Yeah, where a lot of people will say I belong. But the thing is,
Were you surprised?
Not really. Everything else seems almost too modern. Yeah, I don't see history at all.
Well, that's the first person I've first Indian/Australian journalist who said that. But that's what's unique about this land, you know.
I say it as I see it.
You do. But are you looking forward to covering this match?
Oh, absolutely. England,
And-
Australia. I have 2 months here covering a lot of England versus Australia. This is where it all starts, so I'm excited.
Well, we're going to make a quick dash because the Aussies are training. We've seen the pitch and all, but we got to go back to the van because
Oh yes, we have some guests coming over.
we've got
someone
a
all the way from
well,
Turkey.
Turkey, yeah, some television crew. Let's go. We got to get to St John's Wood, onto the tube, and to our campsite.
Gav really does like the camera. It gets me to do the driving. It gets me to do all the menial labor while he gets to do all these fancy interviews. We actually have a South African guy who lives in Turkey and an Italian sounding guy who's from London, and they're here to do a little interview. We'll just like try to get a sneak peek into what Gav's talking about me.
You have to start thinking about smaller parts of things like parking and would it actually fit down that lane? But look, I think, the biggest pro is, like I said, you know, it's been so smooth for now. I've had a very good driver, Bharat, and I'm an excellent navigator, so we've teamed up really well. The cons, you know, to be honest, it's once we've been really set with it all. Well, I've had my stint on TRT TV and Bharat keeps whinging that he can't get a go. So I've managed to convince the TRT television guys that let him on, otherwise he might stop driving me on World Cup on Wheels. Let's see how he's going.
There is that friction because he's too meticulous, he's too banging. He can get really worked up about everything. So he drove on day one And we got onto the narrow road, and he was like, "I'm never going to get on this road again. I'll only drive on motorways." I'm like, "Okay, boss, just let's swap. I'm never letting you drive again."
It's been a long day. First time B went to Lords. How was the experience?
Surreal.
All right. But I think it's a lot surreal here because we've come to Canary Wharf to finish off of the day. It's a pretty. I like this place. I mean,
it's not the old London that everybody raves about. No old pubs here. Everything's brand new and plush. This is where people, office goers, come to grab a meal or a drink once they're done with work. This is all really posh. And London is one of the main cities in the world.
yeah, exactly.
It's good to see different parts of London. I really am enjoying Canary Wharf.
DLR going behind us. It's been
we need a DLR
to go home as well. Back to Abbey Wood in our van. Keep following us. Walk up on wheels. See you from Canary Wharf.
And then lots tomorrow.